Great evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Wesley, $1 billion Virgin, with another Millionaire Midnight Rant. Hello, how are you? How's everybody doing here tonight? Welcome to the live here. And I give you guys a second to chime in here. And if you're brand new to the rant, I am Wesley, $1 billion Virgin, born and raised in Houston, Texas here. I'm a young black kid from Houston. And I grew up fairly poor. But I am now a self-made millionaire, okay? And I'm using this platform here on these rants, this podcast here, to educate the masses. For everybody that wants to be rich. For everybody that desires more. For everybody that's trying to understand how to manifest their dreams. How to change their reality into the reality that they desire. So, let's get started here. Welcome to the rant here, and feel free to share the video. Feel free to smash the love button here. I do look at the comments, by the way. I do, so always comment below here. I do read the comments to let you know and to get more insight from you, to determine what I need to talk about, what you guys need. And understand something, everything that I say is not true. Everything that I say is my philosophy, okay? I'm not here to speak in a truism way. I'm here to share my philosophies, my ideologies about success, about manifestation, and about getting what you want. About being able to have true freedom in life, to be able to leave your jobs and leave that mediocre average lifestyle and be able to have the life that you want. Okay. So tonight, first, let me give everybody a shout out here. Tonight, I want to, answer questions here. Okay. I want to answer questions here tonight. So go ahead and type your names below. Let me give you a shout out here. Let you know that I do see you. Okay. Type your names below. And it's a Friday night, so obviously many people are out in the streets, drinking their lives away, partying, enjoying life. And that's okay. That's cool. I'm not here to criticize those folks. But I always remember something. You have the have and the have-nots. You have the people that have everything they've ever wanted. And you have the people who have nothing. And they would rather spend time in the streets of their city, their country, and have quote-unquote fun. Which is basically drinking, smoking, having sex, laughing with friends, and that's okay. But you and I want you to understand this. You and I, we're different, okay? Hey, Michelle, how are you? You and I are different. Like, I'm worth over $40 million, my net worth, and I didn't get to be the man that I am here today by partying out there in the city of Houston, Texas. Okay? And don't get it twisted. I like to have fun. I like to party. Absolutely. But some things in life are just a little bit more important than partying or wasting my life away or just becoming a degenerate on the planet here. Okay? Hey, Daryl, how are you, man? So what I want to do here tonight, I want to answer questions here, okay? Hey, Michelle. Questions here. Go ahead and post your questions below, and I will answer any question that you have. Understand this. I'm an expert in manifesting my dream. That's what I do. That's what I've done. Everything in my life, when you guys watch my stories, when you listen to my motivational, educational videos on YouTube, on Instagram, and TikTok, Everything that you see is a manifestation. Many of you that have already turned on your notifications and you listen to me, you get the alerts. Well, all this is a manifestation, which is basically turning my thoughts into things. I do it very well. And I do it so well that I'm able to change it. I'm able to share it and teach it to others. First question for tonight is, how can I really change my life? Easy, write this down. If you really honestly want and have a desire to change your life quickly, okay? Change your entire life. The first step is understanding that you must change your mind. Okay? You must change your mind, your thinking. You know, many of you try to change your clothes, try to change where you live, you change states, you change your boyfriends, girlfriends. But until you change your mind, nothing in your life will ever change. Okay? Nothing. And I want you to ponder on that for a second here. Nothing will ever change until you change the way that you think. Change your beliefs. Change your habits. Change your behaviors, your activities. Okay? Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen here? So that's the first step, young lady. Next question here. How long until I see a change? I started to manifest and meditate about 3 months ago. So, I understand something about meditating and attempting to manifest things. When you begin to meditate on something, or you begin to try to manifest something, understand something. The longer you do it, the longer you meditate, you realize time doesn't exist. See, Diana, if you're asking me, well, how long it's going to take, that means when you're meditating, either during or after you finish meditating, you're thinking about what you're not getting. Does that make sense? I'll give you an example. Say if you want to manifest $10,000, okay? And you're meditating on $10,000 every night, 2 times a day. You're meditating on $10,000 in your bank account, okay? $10,000. I am thinking about that. I want it. I can see it in my bank account right now, right? But the issue with most people is this. When they're meditating on $10,000 and when they wake up from the meditation or they stop meditating for the day, they're thinking about that they don't have the $10,000. Does that make sense? Immediately, they think about how they don't have any money, how they still don't have what they want. I meditated. I'm still not getting it. Why am I not manifesting? Listen, the purpose of meditation is to do a few things. One is to declutter your mind, because most people's minds are very bombarded with thoughts. 2, meditation will disconnect you from your current reality. Okay? Does that make sense? So, Princess Diana, when you're meditating, and maybe in the moment you're able to feel as if you're succeeding, but when you stop meditating, you're resetting back to feeling lost, or feeling what you don't have, or feeling, well, why hasn't it happened now? Listen, when you meditate long enough, and when you start to detach yourself from your physical world, and you start to introduce thoughts of what you desire, and you start to live and feel as if you're living that new reality, then you don't think about the time, because your mind feels that it's already happening. Does that make sense? Okay? I don't want that to go over you guys' head here. But I want you to really get that, okay? Let me say it again. Write this down. And this is important for people or men and women that are still meditating. And your meditations, it feels that it's not working. Listen, when you meditate, especially when you do it for the first time or whatever, you're doing it consistently daily, what you're doing is you're disconnecting yourself from your reality. So when you close your eyes, you focus on your breathing, you're detaching yourself. Detaching yourself means that you're no longer thinking about your bills, how broke you are, how things are not working, how your life is screwed up, how you hate your job, how you can't stand your spouse, how you're getting older. You start to disconnect. And all those things become very minor and you don't think about them anymore. Does that make sense? And the more you do that, the more you meditate, the more you create this gap between the new reality and the old reality. Does that make sense? Okay. So when Princess Diana asked me, well, how long is it going to take? I've been doing it for 3 months. That tells me that when she leaves her meditation, she's still thinking about what she don't have. She just keeps thinking about what she don't have. Does that make sense? That means that when she's meditating, obviously she's not meditating consistently. I know you're not, Princess Diana. Trust me. You're not meditating consistently every single day. Listen, when I made my first million, I'm going to be honest with you. I was meditating 3 times a day, okay? And I would do it so much that I thought that the meditation that I was doing, which was my 5th dimensional world, which is your spiritual world, when I was thinking about the life that I have here right now, you see that view, right? I imagine this. Like, I was thinking about it so much in the meditation, it was so intense that I thought I was already living that life. So it was no question of when is it going to happen, because I felt as if it was happening right now. And I got there by meditating 3 times a day. Does that make sense? Okay. Is everybody with me? Give me a thumbs up. I really want you to understand the power of the mind and what meditation does to the mind or for the mind to help it manifest your thoughts. Because listen, many of you have a chaotic life. Wouldn't you agree? Many of you have a very overwhelmed, stressed life. Well, that's just a life of clutter, which means is your brain and your mind, you have so many thoughts. You're thinking about so many things, what you got to do, where you got to go, who you got to talk to, who you got to text, what you're going to watch on social media, what do you got to do for work, what do you got to do for the kids. Does that make sense? So typically our minds are so bombarded with so many thoughts, which means is it's almost impossible for you to manifest what you want. You just get random things, right? So people may wake up and all of a sudden they get a random negative thoughts, then a random negative event that takes place in their life, just randomly, right? And they're like, man, how did this happen? It's because you have so many thoughts in your mind and they're so cluttered that you're unable to focus, one, and you're unable to orchestrate your thoughts to be able to manifest what you want. Listen, the reason why I'm worth $40 million and I have everything that I've ever dreamed about is because I trained my mind to focus. And I did this through meditation. I did this through being quiet. Silent. When I would meditate, quiet. Focus on the breathing. Quiet. Focus on the breathing. Quiet. Focus on the breathing. So imagine doing that for 45 minutes. So what I would meditate, me personally, I meditated 45 minutes at one sitting. And I'm going to be honest with you, it was difficult at first. It's just like I didn't want to do it. Like I felt like it wasn't working. You have to understand it's very normal, okay? It's going to be very normal for your mind to say or to reject what you're doing because the brain doesn't like to change. It doesn't. The brain loves patterns, it loves habits, and it loves doing things the way that have always done it. So that's why when you start to meditate, you start just to be quiet and sit down and close your eyes and do nothing. Your mind wants to do things. It wants to think. It feels that you're not productive, and it's going to do whatever it needs to do to make sure that you feel uncomfortable during your meditation so you're able to do something. But I'm telling you, you have to calm the mind down. How? Focus on the breathing. You know, when people get very upset and say, just take a deep breath, because taking a deep breath automatically calms the mind and the body. You ever realize that? Okay. Like if you take a deep breath right now. You notice how automatically you begin to relax. Automatically you begin to go deeper in a very relaxed state of mind just by taking a deep breath. That's it. See how powerful that was? It's insane. So imagine doing that, what I just did, for 45 minutes. Okay? Now I get it. Some of you might say, well, 45 minutes is a long time. Well, let me give you a trick about meditation, for everybody that wants to achieve and manifest quickly. And I've did this, folks. This is something that's not theory. This is my experience. The more you meditate, the more you do it, the frequency of your meditations per day, you will manifest faster. Because see, the more you meditate, you're clearing yourself of clutter and you're introducing thoughts into your mind that you want to materialize. Listen, when you're able to have one thought in your mind and you're able to focus on that thought, and that thought is basically something that you want, something that you desire, it happens. Okay? It happens, and it happens very quickly. Listen, it's no luck, it's no chance that I have over 8 cars. I have $2 million, $1 million, maybe a little bit more. Maybe $1.5 million worth of cars. 1.5 million. It's not because I'm a super smart guy. I barely graduated from high school. I went to college and dropped out. It's not because I'm special. But I became a voracious reader of the mind. And I understood that the imagination of our minds is the vehicle for us to create what we want. See, when you think about $1.5 million worth of cars, you think that doesn't make any sense. Who would do that? That's too much money. That's a waste of money. But they're just beliefs. See, listen, the more you meditate, you start to detach from all these beliefs, these distorted beliefs. Because those are beliefs doesn't mean that they're real. They're just opinions. Oh, that's a waste of money. Well, how am I get that money to buy this car? I would never spend $400,000 on a car. That's just a belief. Does that make sense? That's just a belief. That's all what it is. But to you, it feels like it's real, like it's so factual. And when you think about it in a very factual way, because you're attaching emotions to what you believe, then it's hard for you to justify ever having it. So not only do you not know what to do to get it, you don't even believe that you should have it because it's just too much money. It just doesn't make sense for you to have something like that. Then that boils down to a lack of worthiness. Does that make sense? I'm here to tell you that meditation fixes this. This is why so many people are buying my Genie Script program right now. That thing is flying off the shelf right now. We're getting thousands of people every day that's seeing the information in the Genie Script program. They're going through the meditation, the same meditation that I use to manifest the lifestyle that I have here today. And it is changing people's lives. But why? Not because of me. They're understanding the mind connection as it relates to them creating their new world. Okay? Your mind and your thinking has everything to do with your life or with your reality. Okay? Does that make sense? Give me a thumbs up, please. Everything. Everything that you choose, everything that you select, even your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, it all came from your mind, your beliefs, where you live, the type of house you stay in, the car that you bought. Everything was thought. Everything. So listen, you have to work on the thoughts. The fastest way that I have used is meditation. And like I said before in the beginning, yes, it's going to be very arduous. It's going to be a bit difficult to get yourself to calm down, to just sit and do nothing, right? Some people meditate. Some of you are meditating and you come out of your meditation and you're the same person. Listen, you got to get to the point that when you meditate, when you come out of that trance or that meditation, you are a new person. Does that make sense? And if you're not a new person, you need to meditate again. When I say you're a new person is when you come out of that meditation, you can't come out of that meditation still thinking about your problems, your issues, what's not working, how you're broke, you're poor, you hate your job, you hate that. Like you can't come out of meditation having those type of thoughts. All that means is you need to do it again. See, when you know it's working, okay, when you know that your meditations are working, when you come out of the meditation, you feel gratitude. See, Princess Diana, she doesn't feel gratitude. She feels loss. She still thinks about what she's not achieving. But what you should feel is gratitude. Gratitude for your life. Gratitude for progress. Gratitude for all the solutions that are taking place right now in your life, in all areas of your life. Grateful for the attractivity of wealth and abundance and love and joy. Am I making sense, young people here? How do you meditate? Okay. Would you guys like me to meditate with you here tonight? I mean, I would do it. I'm not a licensed meditator, but I'm pretty good at it. I meditate. I mean, I have over 100,000 people in different courses, and I train a bunch of people around the world. Just comment the word yes below. Just leave a comment, tag somebody, and we can do it right now. I mean, 5 minutes, that's all it takes. Not even 5 minutes, 3 minutes. And I will meditate with you. And I'll show you how simple it is for you to meditate. You may be compelled to buy the course, the Genie Script, because it's a 45-day course that takes you through it. And I'm telling you, you're going to come out a new person. You won't be the same person that you are right now if you go through that Genie Script course. I tell you that right now, okay? All right, you guys want to do it? Okay, great. So listen, for this to work, you have to really pay attention. And I know a lot of you like to be in the comments, and I get it, but I need you. What we want to do here tonight, and I want to go back to when I first started meditating, and I was on the air mattress, and life was tough, and I'm 31 years old, and I'm just hating my situation at the time. And I realized if I'm going to meditate, I have to really trust the process. So what I want everybody to do, if you're going to meditate with me, okay, for the first time, or maybe you've done it a few times, I want you to comment below, I trust the process. Because if you don't trust what I'm about to do to you, it won't work. Because as we're meditating and as I'm taking you through this meditation, well, your mind is going to think about, this is not working. Why am I doing this? Does that make sense? So I want everybody to confirm with me below in the chat and say, I will trust the process. Just trust me. I'm not here to hurt you. I love you, honestly. That's why I do this. And I'm not here to take any money from you. I'm not asking for any money. I'm here to help, honestly. And people pay me a ton of money to do what I do. Honestly, they do. They pay me a ton of money. I'm blessed that people see value in what I do. But I'm doing this for free. And I do this for everybody that can afford it. And I get it. Everybody just can't afford what I have to offer here. So that's why I do this. So I need you to comment below. I will trust the process. Because as I take you deep into this meditation, as you listen to my voice, you're going to find yourself getting relaxed. from your head to your body to your toe. You're going to find yourself feeling refreshed. You're going to find yourself feeling happy and grateful. And you're going to come out of the meditation a new person. Does that make sense? So can I get everybody to comment below? I will trust the process, please. Okay? All right, so what I want you to do, maybe you're laying in your bed. Now listen, for this to work, especially if you're brand new, it's best that you don't lay in your bed, you sit up, okay? Preferably in a chair where you can sit up straight, okay? Because if you're in your bed, you're going to doze off. You may sleep, that's what beds are created for, to sleep, right? So I don't want you to be in the bed. And a bed is an anchor. It's an anchor for sleep, right? And some of you, it's an anchor for making love. But what we want to do is we want to put ourselves in a position where we don't go to sleep, that we're actively meditating. Does that make sense? I want you folks to active meditate with me tonight. So go ahead and find a chair. Let me know when you're good and comment below when you're ready. I want everybody to comment below and say, I'm ready, Wes. I'm ready for you to take me through this meditation. It's going to be very surreal. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel powerful. And when you come out of the meditation, you will feel like a new person. It's magical. I'm telling you, this is why I've been doing it for 10 years. I can't not do it. Like today, I meditated 5 times today. I love it. I'm in love with it, honestly. Right? So, because it works, honestly. And, and it will help you get what you want quicker, faster. You will find solutions to problems, things that you thought were difficult. You'll find that they're easy. You'll see. Okay, you ready? Okay, great. Okay, so I'm also going to sit up here as I'm talking to you. So what I want you to do, you can put your hands either on your knees or you can put them in between your legs. And all I want you to do is listen to my voice. This is important. Make sure you turn off your notifications on your phone and make sure that it could be dark. Turn off the lights. And ensure no one is going to bother you for the next 3 minutes, okay? And all I want you to do is take a deep breath through your nose and hold it. And exhale. Take another deep breath through your nose. Hold it. Exhale. Take a deep breath through your nose. Hold it. Exhale. You're going to find yourself just relaxing. Each breath you take, your body, your head, and your shoulders begin to relax. And as you listen to my voice, you naturally go into a state of deeper 1, deeper 2, deeper 3, down, down, and in a very relaxed state of mind. And what I want you to do, you're going to notice that your eyes are going to start to get heavy. But you're still taking a deep breath in. In. And your eyes are starting to close now. Your eyes are shut. And you notice that from your head to your toe, it's now at a very relaxed state of mind. And you're still focusing on your breathing and on my voice. And as you focus deeply on my voice, I want you to notice the energy around your head. Just notice the energy, the sensations around your head. And then I want you to put your awareness on your chest. Notice the energy around your chest. As you breathe out, in, out, you're becoming more and more relaxed. And the more you listen to my voice, you naturally relax now in a deeper state of mind. Your chest, your stomach, your thighs, and your legs are in a deep state of relaxation. And as you listen to my voice, now your eyes are glued shut. And I want you to imagine yourself at a gorgeous beach. I want you to see yourself walking on a gorgeous beach and feel the sand in between your toes. And as you're walking on this beach, you can hear the waves of the ocean crashing against the rocks. And you begin to walk more, you can hear the seagulls above your head. You can see the beautiful azure blue water as you approach the ocean. You can feel the warm water through your toes. And in this moment, I want you to think about your goal, your dream. And when I snap my finger, I want you to feel as if your dream is taking place right now on that beach. Maybe your dream is to own a beautiful car. Maybe your goal is to own a beautiful home. Maybe your goal is just to quit your job and run a successful 7-figure business. Maybe your goal is to travel the world. Whatever it is, what I want you to do, when I snap my fingers, I want you to make a picture of it. And you're still on the beach. You're going to sit down on the beach. And I want you to see the picture of you in the dream, the goal, whatever you desire. And I want you to see it clearly. I want you to think about what you see, what you smell, and what you hear. When I snap my finger, I want you to see the picture of your dream, of your goal, as if you're in the picture now. You're in it. Now, I want you to feel the feeling as if the desire and a dream is taking place. I want you to see the gorgeous car that's in your garage. I want you to see yourself in your movie room, in your beautiful home, 5-bedroom in a gated community. I want you to hear your children laughing, happy, because you made perfect, powerful decisions for the family. I want you to see the expressions on your parents' faces because you just wrote them a check for $70,000 and they're now retired. And what I want you to do as you feel that desire, I want you to increase the intensity. Right now we're at a level 4. I want you to raise it to a level 7. I want you to take that picture that you're looking at, which is your desire and your dream, and I want you to make it brighter. I want you to turn up the volume so it's louder. Your dream, that screen that you're looking at now, I want you to wrap it around your body as if you're in it. Turn up the brightness and turn up the sound so you can see it and feel it clearly now. You are successful now. You are a multi-millionaire now. You are confident now. You are a successful entrepreneur now. And as you feel that and hear those words, you start to believe it now. And as you're still on the beach, and as you begin to stand up, I want you to feel gratitude. I want you to begin to feel grateful for the dream and the desire, because it's happening now. You are a millionaire now. I want you to feel the gratitude for that. You may feel yourself smile at this moment. You may feel yourself with goosebumps around your body. Because for the first time, you not only think successfully, you feel successful now. And I'm going to count down from 5 to 1. And when I count down from 5 to 1, you're going to open your eyes and you're going to feel refreshed. You're going to feel perfect and confident. You're going to feel successful. You're going to feel that you're resilient, that everything that you do will work out instantly in your favor. Now, 5, 4, 3, coming out slowly, 2, 1. Open your eyes. How do you feel? And be honest. Comment below, how do you feel right now? You feel like a new person? Should. How do you feel? You feel refreshed? You feel perfect? You feel excellent? You feel confident? You feel that you can conquer your world? Right? You feel grateful? So that took about 5 to 6 minutes. 5 to maybe almost 10 minutes, what we did there. That's meditation. That's it. And that's exactly what I do in my Genie Script course. In my Genie Script course that many people are buying right now. Because we do this. You just do it over and over again. And the reason why we do it over and over again, because we're training the mind to focus. Okay? We're training the mind to focus on what we want instead of what we don't want. Okay? So imagine doing this meditation over and over again, several times a day, and doing it at a specific hour, over and over again. What your mind begins to do is detaches and disassociates the old world. You know, whatever's happening in your life that you think is so real and so true. And now you begin to introduce a new world, a new reality. Okay? Somebody said it was better than sex. It is. Meditation is better than sex. Listen, you have something that's called the Kundalini experience. Okay? The Kundalini experience. And this is when you meditate, when you get really good at it, man, you feel euphoria. I mean, you do. It's almost orgasmic. It's like you're calming, but you're not calming now. Right? It's like having an intense orgasm. Or think about the last orgasm you had. I know some of you guys are virgins. You haven't had sex yet, but it's cool. But think about, the last orgasm you had. Sheesh. Think about that. So imagine having that experience without any type of sexual stimulation. It's the power of the mind. It can take you here. And it feels just blissful. I can't explain. Sometimes tears will start coming down your eyes because you'll feel so perfect. And this happiness that you thought was outside of you is inside of you. And you'll meet it for the first time. And you're like, wow, I've been waiting for something and I've been praying for something that was already here. And it is. Your happiness, your joy, it's already here. But as people, because we're so connected and so associated to materialistic things and to life, or what we call life, we won't allow ourselves to feel those emotions of happiness. Because we feel that we have to accomplish things. We have to achieve this first. I have to have this first. I got to have a husband first, a child first. I got to get a job first. I got to have a car first. I got to have a girl first. I got to have this first. I got to have jewelry first. I got a purse first. I got to have... See, we always feel that we got to have something for us to experience love and happiness. But when you begin to meditate, you realize that all those things are minor. Yes, we desire those things and we want those things, of course, and we deserve to have them. But through meditation, folks, I'm telling you, this is so powerful if you really get this and you trust me, is you just disconnect from the world. It doesn't even matter anymore. Like your bills, your problems, your past, the mistakes you've made, it don't even matter. Because you're now clearing your mind of all this garbage. You're clearing your mind of all this cynicism and negativity. And the only thing you think about is gratitude, because you begin to imagine the life that you desire. And then you see yourself in the life. Make sense? And obviously, if you continue to do it over and over again, over and over and over again, it becomes more real to you. Okay? How many of you, this was the first time you ever meditated here? Okay? We have a young lady, Fat Booty Princess, says she literally cried. Yeah, and those are tears of joy, sweetheart. It's not tears of sadness. Listen, if you shed tears, you know what happens when you do that? When you shed tears, it's like, it's a breakthrough. And let me explain the breakthrough. When you meditate and you just start crying sometimes. It happened to me. I wasn't boo-hooing, but tears would come down. I remember when I was on the air mattress and I was meditating. And one day I had a meditation that was so intense, tears started to come down my eyes because I realized that I was keeping myself and debilitating myself from happiness. Like I was stopping myself from enjoying my life. I was like preventing myself from experiencing this emotion called joy and love and happiness and bliss, because I felt that I had to achieve something before I could feel that way. Right? Because we're taught this, right? We're taught that we have to work hard and struggle. And listen, you do have to work hard. But when you think about working hard and struggling, you don't think about happiness. You don't think about joy. You just think about grinding and being extra serious and suffering. And, I got to go through this shit before I get. No, that's not true. It's not true. Now, life itself has a natural flow. Like a flower or a tree, it grows effortlessly, just like grass. Like it doesn't struggle to grow. It's just a natural order. Same thing when you organize your thoughts properly. Your life or the destiny or the life that you desire, it exists right here in the present moment. Does that make sense to you? Like everything that you want, everything that you desire, it already exists. It's right here. You just are not allowing access because of your current thoughts of disempowered thoughts. This is not working. I'm doing the wrong thing. I don't get it. Why this? It should have happened by now, right? That's you. That's you judging your situation. That's you defining and labeling your experience in a way that's not beneficial to you. Okay? I told you folks before that 2 years, before I even made $1 million, 2 years, I felt that I was already rich. Which means I wasn't asking questions to people and saying, oh, why is it not working? I stopped doing that. I felt that life was perfect. Like when I had that breakthrough, when I was on the air mattress, I just felt that my life was just so blissful. Because I was meditating so much and I was creating this world in my mind. And by creating this new world in my mind, it felt like it was real, and it was real to me. Which means everything on the outside of me didn't really matter. Yeah, did I still have bills? Yeah. Was I still in debt? Yes. Yes, all those things were still taking place. But the picture in my mind was greater and more intense than the picture that was outside of me. Does that make sense? And this is why when I share about you have to work on yourself, working on yourself is working on your thoughts. Working on yourself It's understanding and realizing that you have to think greater than your thoughts, greater than how you feel, greater than your circumstances. Okay? And meditation, oh man, it's a beautiful thing. All right, any questions for me? Questions? Are you getting value here tonight? And make sure you listen to this again, folks, this podcast. Something that meditation, or you can get the Genie Script right now. It's available. You can go to thegeniescript.com. It's up to you. But it's available. But like I said, young people, it doesn't matter if you're a teenager, you're in your 20s. It all works. 30s, it all works. It works. It doesn't matter your age. If you're able just to be disciplined enough and just do it. And do it even when you think it's not working. It's okay. Just continue to do it. Continue to do it. And have an intention to do it well. Whenever you start to think about negative thoughts, just focus on the breathing. Focus on the breathing. Okay? All right, what's next? Questions for me, please. I'm scrolling down here. Questions. Website again, please. Yeah, thegeniescript.com, or just type in Genie Script. Can somebody write it down below, please? The Genie Script. Thank you. You think everyone can master any skill regardless of age and knowledge? Absolutely. Yes. I know. Do I think they will master it? Absolutely not. Can they? Yes. Listen, we can do whatever we want to do. I truly believe that. You know, I know some other people say, oh, you can't do everything. Yeah, no, you can, but most people don't. Right? It would be unfair to me to say that people can't do it. No, I mean, I don't know you that well, right? Every one of us has the ability to do outstanding great things. But unfortunately, we just don't do outstanding great things. But we have the ability. We have a mind. Hello. I have a mind. You have a mind. You have the power to think. You have the power to decide. You have the power to say no. You have the power to say yes. You have the power to be disciplined. You have the power to insulate yourself from the world. So what are you talking about? We all have this power to think. Okay? That's the power that you need to be able to create what you want. And if you can think, you can change your world. Bruh, talk about the bears against most blacks, though. Bullshit. There's no bears against blacks. Listen, I'm a black man, so I can talk about this topic. Let me tell you something. Black men and black people, black women. And if you're not black, just listen for a second. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but I want to talk to my black brothers and black women. There's no barriers. The only barriers that you have are the barriers that are in your mind. A lot of you black people, you keep thinking that, you know, the white man this and the white person this and this person, the system. And you're just regurgitating information that you're watching and listening to from the news. You're not even educating yourself. You're just listening to what's popular. And that is called stupidity. Black people, you have to learn how to educate yourself. Does that make sense? You have to learn how to educate yourself. What do I mean by that? Learn and understand why you think the way that you think. Why do you think so many black people still think that they deserve reparation? Why do you think so many black people deserve that they need to be treated fairly as black people? And think about it for a second. Why? Because of conformity. Because that's what the majority says in the black community. Okay? But I don't believe that. Because it's not true. It's people's thinking. If you're a black individual and you feel that life is unfair based off where you live, or, you know, white people and this and they have more, it's because of how you think about it. It's your thoughts. If you think that a white man is stopping you, then that's what it is. If you're going to have any opportunities because, I don't know, you talk a certain way, you sag your pants, you do all this shit, well, that's all you. You're doing that. If you're the type of person that get pulled over by the police and you want to have an attitude and you feel that you should have attitude because another man can have an attitude, that's your problem. It's not because you're black. It's because you're ignorant. Does that make sense? It's nothing to do with your color. And to be honest with you, I'm just extremely sick and tired of hearing black people continue to play the fucking victim role. Do you not understand if you continue to play the victim role on how you've been treated badly, when do you have time to succeed? Like, when do you have time to focus on anything outside of that? If you think about it for a second, if you keep thinking how, well, I'm a victim and this is happening to us as the black community, Black Lives Matter and blah, blah, this, and, I don't know why, and you got to change the politics, change the government. Like, when do you have any time to focus on your success and your prosperity for you and your family? Think about it for a second. You're so busy trying to change how people think about you when, honestly, as black people, we have created the fucked up perception that the world sees us as. Listen, and I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm black. The world, predominantly, they look at black people as very aggressive people. They look at black people, who in jail? Black people, most of them. Like, we consume the jail and the prison system, right? Black people. When you look at the news, when you see a crime, especially in Houston, Texas, it's some black person that's doing it, right? So, think about it for a second. So don't get upset because, these people have a certain, other races have a certain perception about us. It's because that's what we giving it to them that way, right? So for you to get upset and say, well, I'm not like that. They shouldn't treat me like that. Okay, you need to wake the fuck up. If a majority, a group of people act a certain way, the black culture, and they continue to do things that are outside of the law over and over again, they tend to be very aggressive people all the time. People that are very capricious, very unpredictable, and like very... you can't predict what black people are going to do. You just don't know what they may do. You can't get upset if a police officer or a cop or a person is just extra cautious around you. What you can do is don't be one of those people. Be one of those people and be nice. Get pulled over by the police. Put a smile on your face. Okay, hey, how are you doing? Not, why did you pull me over? That's stupid. And I don't want to hear that shit. Well, they can do it. Shut the fuck up. You're not a fucking kid. That's what kids say. Well, my brother did it. Why can't I do it? You're an adult. Put a smile on your face. Say, hey, how you doing? He asked you for something. Give it to him. And shut your mouth. I'm just talking to my black people. Stop thinking that it's always this contest or some competition with other races and white people. No, ain't nobody holding us down. The only person that's holding us down is yourself, you. I don't have any problems, and I'm black. Okay? I'm a dark-skinned brother, and I'm winning. I don't have a problem with the police officers. I don't have problems with cops. I don't have problems with white people. I don't have problems with anybody. And I'm winning. Handsomely. So why am I winning and you're not? Because the way that you think, and the way that you behave, and the way that you carry yourself. Now, I get it. Unfortunately, black people, because of the generational, I'm going to say curse. It's just that we just wasn't the most educated individuals. It is what it is. We just wasn't the most educated, from generation to generation, but it's still no excuse. What I mean is you can educate yourself now. There's no excuse for you to be ignorant. There's no excuse for you not to know shit. Okay? Because the access is available. No one is stopping you from reading a book. No one's stopping you from learning how to communicate effectively. No one's stopping you to learn how to dress. No one's stopping you to learn how to have correct and proper hygiene at all. No one's stopping you. Okay? And if you're being stopped, it's because of you. All right. So I'm done with that. Back to the rant here. The young man asked the question, so I had to answer it here. Oh, here we go. But that doesn't take away the fact that our government actively targets our people. Man, what are you talking about? See, that type of comment, I just shake my head. Because that young brother, I love him, but he don't get it. No one's trying to target you, my man. Okay? You're like one of those conspiracy theorists. Oh, they're targeting us. They're targeting the black people. They're targeting the black communities. They're targeting us. They're targeting us. Okay, listen. Even if that was the truth, what are you going to do about it? You're going to keep talking about it? You're going to keep talking about how they're targeting the black people? Like, what are you going to do as an individual to change that? You know how you change it? Change you. That's it. Because ask yourself a question. Well, why are they targeting you? Maybe because you're an easy target. And unfortunately, a lot of black people are easy to target. They just do stupid shit. Not all of them, just some. They just do stupid shit. I'm just like, what the sometimes I'm like, really? Right? Some of my black brothers, man, I'm just like, come on. Really? You don't want no one to target you, but you keep doing silly, stupid shit. I mean, I know grown-ass men, black men, doing the wrong shit. Okay? I'm not going to say any names. I'm not going to say what they're doing, but they just doing the wrong shit. They doing wrong stuff. Because obviously everybody wants to be wealthy. Everybody wants to be rich, but they choose to do things that are illegal. And I'm like, bruh, do you think it's going to last forever? I mean, you're smart. You're intelligent. Obviously. But why are you doing that? And then you're going to get upset when you get caught. Make sense? Next question here. No, the government does not actively make laws to target blacks at all. That's a lie. Yeah, somebody say, oh, you sound so white. See the ignorance? See, another ignorant statement right there. I sound white. How does a white person sound? Please let me know. How does a white person sound? Since I sound like a white person. Really? And guess who said it? A black person. Like a black man made that comment. Not a white man, not a Mexican man, not an Indian, a black person. You got a lot to learn, young people. But just keep listening. I got your back. Yeah, a black person, Look, the black people, they want to be together, right? Oh, we got to be there for each other, but yet we tear each other down. I'm a black brother, but I'm telling you something. Based off what I just said the last 5 minutes, I'll get more flack from black people than I get from any other race. Swear to God. Look at the comments. It'll be black people. Well, why are you saying it? You white. You this. You, what did they call me? Uncle Tom. You this. Black people would tell me this. Like, I'm a black rich man, wealthy, doing the right thing, here to educate you, to help you, to be an example for you. Okay? Doing my best to be an example that you can live on this planet, okay? And I'm talking right now to my black people, as a black person and be wealthy and be legal and help people and live a great life and have all the cars, all the homes, and all the jewelry, and I ain't did nothing to nobody by thieving. I didn't have to pillage. I didn't have to lie. I didn't have to cheat, and I'm winning. But instead of praising me and say, man, thank you, Wes, I appreciate that. Let me open up my mind a bit. You'd rather throw rocks at me, my own people. My so-called people. Okay? You'll throw rocks at me. But guess what? I still love you. For all my black individuals that are throwing rocks at me right now in the comments, I love you. You just don't understand yet, but you will. Like if you decide to keep listening to me, right? You will. Because I'm going to give it to you real. I'm going to give it to you very direct. And maybe when you get off this rant, you'll find out maybe some of the things you said and some of the things that you think about you as a black person on the planet is just false. And maybe you just need to take responsibility of what the shit you have done. You know, some black people think they're so innocent all the time. And we fail to take responsibility as a culture of people about what have you done? Okay, great. Okay, the white man did this, the government did this, but what did you do? What did you do? Everybody else doing shit, right? The white person, the government, the politics, Donald Trump, whatever. But how about you? How about the shit that you've done to completely fuck up your life? But you don't want to talk about that. Right? You know why? Because you have to take responsibility. Okay? What did you do? You want to be white so bad. See, you look at those comments here. But it's okay. Like I said, folks, like I love black people. I love all people, honestly. And I really love black people because obviously I'm black and I inspire a lot of black people, a lot of black men. They do. You know, a lot of black men are starting to get it. You know, unfortunately on this rant, some of you just don't get it yet, and that's okay. But a lot of black men, man, I'm proud of you. I swear to God, I'm so proud of you because, you know, I meet black men every day when I'm out at the gym, when I'm just running around. I can get a black man, he's just in a FedEx truck. He'll say, man, you changed my life. A man working at the diner, man, I saw your video. Thank you. I went to Target the other day with my kids. There was a security guard. He said, man, Wesley Virgin, is that you? I said, yes, sir. He said, man, you changed my life. And, you know, it just like I'm seeing this transition. I'm seeing this level of professionalism. I'm seeing this level of posture. I'm seeing this level of, you know, just black men coming out of this just total idiotic aggressiveness, you know, saggy pants, can't communicate properly, limping when they walk, thinking they you know, it just like they just becoming different. I see it happening. But as you can see in the comments below, there's a lot of work. Okay. Well, Miss Messy Tiff, it's ironic that's your name. I see the fake mess in you. Well, you have to make sure you spell the word mess right, Messy Tiff, but I love you. All right, what's next here? Love you too, John. Who are you? I'm Wesley $1 billion Virgin, Messy Tiff. Do your research, okay? But Messy Tiff, I love you. She keeps saying, who are you? I'm Wesley $1 billion Virgin. I said it again, said it twice. No, I'm not saying every black person baddest. Listen, let me go back for a second. I'm not generalizing, okay? I'm not generalizing. I'm not saying every black person on the planet is like this. Obviously, they're not. Duh, we have very educated black people. Very smart, intelligent black people on the planet. But we got a ton of people that's still trying to figure shit out. We have a ton of people that still have this victim mentality. And we have a ton of blacks that still just don't get it, man. Okay? It's just your mind. It's the way that you think. Many of you are living in the past and you were never a part of that past. Many of you talk about slavery. You've never been a slave. What are you talking about? Well, my granddad. So, not you. Why are you perpetuating the past? You were never a part of it. Okay? My accent sounds white. Really? Oh my God. I didn't know white people have an accent. Why? Just because I talk clearly? Just because I pronounce my words? Because I know how to enunciate? That's why I talk white? I mean, think about it. A black person that says that, I mean, you're degrading your own culture. Well, you talk white. Well, how do black people talk then? How do they talk? mumble. Stop it, black people. Stop it. Stop it. Okay? Stop it. All right? Stop categorizing people. Okay? How I speak is, I speak well. That's how black people speak. Exactly how I speak is how black people speak. Can I get an amen? Okay, this is how the new black talk. All right? They've learned how to communicate. They've learned how to articulate themselves. They know how to use their words and phrases. They've learned how to speak in a way to express themselves, their point. They can make eye contact. Okay? It's the new black. Somebody just said I'm closed-minded. Wes and Oreo. It's my black brothers and sisters just throwing stones at me. But it's okay. You don't even know half that million who follow you, but you bought them for what? Haters are going to hate. And it's okay, folks. All right. What's next, folks? Any more questions for me here? Relax, Messy Tiff. Relax. 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 Hey, Sophia, how are you? All right, should you get paid for overtime but you're on salary, or should you wait for a review? Well, I mean, yes, I believe you should get paid for overtime, but you need to talk to the company that you work for. Okay? Add me so you go. Yeah, who wants to go live? Listen, I'm willing to go live with anyone. You want to go live? You want to go back and forth with me? My lovely people. Who wants to go live? Let's go. Somebody said they want to set me straight. I would love to see that. But listen, if you're going to go live with me, your camera needs to be on, and I need to be able to see your face. You're not going to see mine because this is my live, and that's how I rock. So listen, if you want to go live with me, you want to have some back and forth conversation with me, and you can do it in a very intelligent manner, let's go. Let's go. Okay? Because I'm going to eat your lunch. But make sure your camera's on. Make sure I can see you effectively. And you just share whatever you want to share. So if you want to go live, you comment below. Let's go live and let's get busy, baby. Okay? All right. Any more questions for me? Talk to me. Look at that. You got some black people like, I want to see this. All right. Hold on. Let me add God Pax. Let me just hear what he has to say. Hold on. Hey, what's going on, my man? How are you? I can't hear you, man. Can't hear you. Turn your volume on. Hello? Your volume not working, man. Hello? Hello? Can't hear you. Try to go live again. I can't hear you. Try to go live again. I add you back. Okay, I couldn't hear him. So this is the young man that's going to debate with me. And I don't mind. And listen, I'm not wasting my time, folks. I know some of you are like, you're wasting your time. No, I'm not wasting my time. On a black man, I am not. Because I'm here to be an example. You know, I'm here to help the world, but I understand because of who I am and my color of my skin, I'm a black person and I'm a black man and I'm wealthy. And black men trying to figure it out. And if I can be the person, I'll be the person. Can you guys hear me? Oh, hold on, hold on. You guys hear me now? Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello. Okay, great. All right, let's go live again, my man. Let's talk. And look, we're gonna have a very amicable. Look, it's gonna be a very amicable conversation, folks. Just relax. Oh, message. She mad at me. Oh, wow. She said, nigga, you here. Oh, wow, wow. Wow. Whoa, whoa. Hello? Man, I still can't hear you. So weird. I don't know why. I can't hear you for some reason. Can you hear me? You can hear me? Man, I cannot hear you at all. Isn't that weird? I can't hear you. I don't know why I can't hear you, man. Let me try to go live with somebody else. I don't know why I can't hear. That's interesting. Let me go live with somebody else. Oh, you couldn't hear the other guy. Oh, okay. Something is going on with his phone. Anybody else want to go live with me? Listen, I'm open to go live. Let's go. And listen, we can talk about any topic and subject. We don't have to just be about black people, okay? All right. All right, what's next here? Who wants to go live here? I didn't do him wrong. I mean, I'm trying to hear the man, but I couldn't hear him. See if I can go live with somebody else to see if my live is working properly here. Oh, God. Here we go. Who wants to go live? Black American Goddess, I've been live with you 1,000 times. If you want to go live, just let me know. Comment the word go live below. Okay? If you want to go live, comment below, go live. Look at the comments. Oh my God. These comments, I love it. Who wants to go live? Okay. All right, Blink Market. Let me try you again, man. Fix your phone. Wait, I think this is somebody else. Give me a second. All right, let's go live with Blink Market. Hey, my man. What's up, Carlos? How are you?
Good, just working here. Another night.
I love it. I love it. Where you calling from, man?
New York, busy New York.
New York City. Let's go. All right. How can I help?
So actually, just to let you know, update on last conversation we had. My wife's doing really great. Actually, she's starting at a farmer's market with her own business, and she's booming. And I let her do things on her own pace. And it's been great advice. And I've been watching your videos. Great advice, great stuff. I love it.
Oh, I remember you. Yeah, I remember you for sure. Okay.
Yeah. The first time I saw your stuff, it was like it just sparked something in my mind. It opened up like a different mindset. I liked it. It was cool. So my thing here now is I'm doing really well financially, and it's kind of right because everything is a little bit more costly, and and then I also have other people underneath me, and I know when I was working, I've always done like a little additional overtime, not necessarily not. I don't know if I have actually. I'm thinking about it. I've always done like after hours. I've worked on my own things in the same industry. But recently, the new company that I've been, the first couple of years, I worked a lot of overtime. And I've seen that help me. And, I've grown with them financially. But now I see that they're going to, start a board. They're doing a little bit more structured. And I'm just seeing things just a little like my hands are like getting off a little bit of the steering wheel as much as I want to hold it a little bit. I wanted to hold things a bit more as I had before. But as companies growing bigger, things are getting more structured. Like as it was cool before, it's more corporate now. And just I'm thinking like now is the time. Should I still ask for overtime, or should I wait for that review that has been working out for me?
So so the question is, should you ask for overtime from your current job?
Yes. Should I be like asking overtime? Like I did like 4 hours this day, 2 hours that day, 2 hours this day.
Oh
And should
yeah,
I and should
absolutely.
I
Yeah. Ask for overtime, man. Of course. Yeah, man. Yeah, have a conversation with your manager or your supervisor and say, hey, just want you to know I'm committed to the team, dedicated to building the company with you, and just want to let you know I've been doing a few hours of overtime. And first of all, I want to know, is that okay? Two, Is there any opportunity for me to get paid for it? There, your beautiful wife. There she goes.
Yes.
What's going on?
You helped us out so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I love both of you. He told me what you're doing with Farmers Market. I'm proud of you.
We're going in. I got my lab downstairs, and he's got his lab up here.
Oh my God. I love it. I love it. Y'all like a beautiful couple. I love it.
Thank you. I'll
Yes,
let you guys talk.
Okay. Yeah, man. Ask for the overtime immediately.
Awesome.
You know,
Yeah.
just you see how I approached it? You talk to your supervisor, your manager, you say, hey, just want you to know that, man, you know, we're knocking out these tasks, we're doing very well. Just give you an update of what I'm currently doing. And that's what I would do. Say, hey, you mind if we have a meeting to give you a couple update of what I'm working on? I want you to see my progress here. And boom, 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 you tell them about the progress you're making right now or what you're doing, some of the new projects that you're working on to ensure that, you know, whatever you're doing, increase the revenue or to make things more efficient. And then say, hey, also, I just want you to know that I'm also doing overtime, man. I'm really committed to the team here. And I also would like to know, is there any opportunity for me to get paid for that time? I'm okay with working, but I just want to know, is there any opportunity for me to get paid for that time? That's what
and
do.
that's the thing. And then I asked for that, right? So now I asked for that, and they had this whole new structure, and now because I was like trying to be a little bit witty with it, smart, and say, okay, now this guy, everything's gonna go through this HR guy. Let me tell him I'm gonna be working overtime 2 hours. It's gonna be time and a half, right? Because I want to make sure if I'm gonna show up 2 hours early, make sure that it's in there. And then this still didn't process through, and it's just going through a startup process to a corporate process. And now I'm pressing this guy, but I didn't press him too hard. But I just said one time, like, hey, I don't think that went through. And now I know it didn't. So now I'm just definitely gonna say to him, listen, I want to make sure the overtime is there. So like I said before, it was like a startup, and then it went to a corporate. It helped me out financially a lot to give them that additional time. But now that we're going into a different atmosphere, I feel like, okay, if it's going to go through him and this guy's signing off for other people, I might as well get it signed off for myself as well. But now I'm not too sure. Am I pushing too much? So I'm going to push a little bit more and see how that goes. But
yeah, don't be afraid, man. I mean, I think right now, I think what you understanding, Carlos, based off the atmosphere and the temperature of what's happening with your position, it's time for you to be an entrepreneur and start your own deal. It's getting there. I can feel it. You know, you probably it's because that's what happened to me, right? You know, you work for people, you want to do your best, you really want to kick ass for people, but you get to the point that people just start to not appreciate you. They start to take you for granted. They start to take advantage of you, which happened to me. And then you realize that, you know what? I'm much smarter than the people that I'm working for, and I think I can do this for myself. And I think you're moving to that direction.
I think I'm moving in that direction with my wife. I'm still a little bit more nervous to let go because of the mortgage and everything and things going on. Even though I'll have a float for a couple of months perhaps, but to start my own thing, I think I'm great. I've heard a lot of people say start your own business, you could do it, but it's just like, you know what, it takes a team effort to really get accomplished to where you need to go. And if it takes some others to make a little bit more because they found the team in the beginning, I don't mind that as much. You know, maybe they make a little bit more, but then in the end I get my percentage as well, and I make a good amount. But you know, to start my own business, I think I would be successful, but I'm definitely very nervous about it. And just so, like, you know, there's a lot of competition in what I do, and marketing and business and computers and all of this stuff. There's a lot of and then there's the view of the city. It's awesome. It's great. You know, I mean, I have I don't know if I can turn off the light thing, you'll see the view of the city lights there. But so I got far with the technology. I mean, I know like there's a lot of money in the technology world, but the thing is, there's also a lot of competition. And what I decided to do was I decided to work for a company that's selling a product and just advertise that product really well versus working for a marketing firm that's advertising 20 different logos, 20 different products, and doing 20 different things. That's why I like helping. I like helping a lot of people, but like I'm helping my wife on her product. I'm helping this company on their product. then if I go into my own product, it's my product to help so many people. I don't think there's a lot of competition in that. So that's why I'm a little bit more like, I don't know about that. Even though I might be really good at it, there is a lot of competition.
Yeah, but I mean, take your time, brother. What I would say is I can tell you a little bit scared, and that's normal. But just take your time. You're working it. Get your overtime first. And listen, when the timing is right, the timing will be right for you. Trust me, and you'll take a leap of faith. But, don't let anybody force you, compel you. Make sure the decision that you make is your decision and you feel comfortable with it. But understand, when you take the leap of faith to be an entrepreneur, it's scary. It is, 100%. But me, when I took a leap of faith, I don't want it any other way. I like it scary. I don't care.
So when you took your leap of faith, weren't you like let go of the job, or were you still working the job? You said
No,
I was going and I wanted to not be in that position where people could have a.
I just honestly, I just quit my job, man. I just quit one day. Yeah, I just I'm out. I was trying to work the business the same time I was trying to work at a company, but the problem is I just wasn't all in because I was making $200,000 a year. So, I mean, at home. So even though I was trying to work the business, but I wasn't really all in it, man, because I knew I had that check coming every month. So, but when I left the job, when I left that money, $20K a month, man, I got very serious. I got very focused. Insane.
And you think because I watched your videos, I think what you'd say is very smart. Do you think doing that, what you're doing, and I just don't have the time. I have the skill set, but with the traveling time and the work time and doing this other time to do those, what you're saying on your videos, to put the time in there, if that's where it's at, I mean, and the way I would love to do that stuff, like some of the, I love the fact that take a domain name that someone recently lost, or even logo design, like somebody like a logo design, so many people on Etsy have so many, and then you go to that logo website and they had so many. I showed somebody that they were blown away. So I could do things like that. It's just like I said, it is you're right. I'm gonna give it some time. I'm gonna give it a year or two.
Yeah, give it some time, man. You got this, man. The thing is, I'm happy for you and your wife. You're doing well. She's starting her business. I see the happiness. I can see the glow. She's excited because she's doing something that she wants to do. You're making money. So, continue to run that marathon, man.
Yeah.
And eventually, if it's your time to branch out and start your own deal, you will. But don't put any pressure on yourself. But right now, just ask for that overtime. Push them. Let them know that you deserve it and get it done, brother. But I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you.
All right, brother. Much love, Carlitos. I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Yes, sir. Who wants to go live here? Yeah, I'm proud of that young man. I'm proud of that family there. And it is hard and it's scary. He's just scared. And most of you are scared, right? Many of you just can't just leave your job. And I know I promote that, leaving your job all the time, right? Because I did it, right? Because I don't know. I just got to the point I said, fuck it. Honestly, I really did. Because I was 31 years old, 32, have 2 children. And I'm like, man, come on. I'm like, come on, I can do this myself. Like, if I can make all this money with these companies here, why can't I do it for myself? And if I said that I truly believe in myself, why am I still working for other people? Why not do it for myself if I truly believe in myself? So I decided to take a leap of faith. And I burned the bridges, and I never went back. And, game over. Who wants to go live here? Let's go live with this guy here. Give me a second. What's going on? How are you?
Yo, what's going on, Wes? How you doing?
Very well, man. Very well. Where you calling from?
Oh man, thanks. I'm literally when I tell you, Wes, I'm out here right now. I feel like I'm half asleep right now. I'm door dashing right now. Making my money right now. I gotta pay my rent, so I'm out here. I'm really half asleep right now, and it's crazy. But yeah,
you're grinding.
I gotta do it. So I'm half awake. I can't believe I'm even going live. I kind of feel like I'm in a dream right now. But yeah, what's up though? Thanks for living me, putting me on live with you.
Of course, brother. Where you calling from?
I'm in Tampa, Florida.
Oh, okay. Tampa. All right.
Yeah.
So talk to me.
Hmm.
How can I help?
You know what, Wes? I've been doing like the online business, or not. I haven't been doing it, but I've been like learning the online world. So like I'm actually like starting my online business, and I actually took like I'm taking this marketing course right now. It's actually called the One Funnel Away. I'm pretty sure you probably went through it, because I'll be thinking to myself, I was like, I bet you Wes took all of this stuff. But like right now, I'm going through like the One Funnel Away challenge right now, and I'm starting my business right now. But like actually, I've already went through the One Funnel Away challenge, and I'm starting my business, but I'm kind of like in a stage where I'm building my Facebook page right now, and like so I'm like trying to build an audience right now. But it's like every time I'm posting, it's like nobody's liking my stuff, and I ran an ad to it to get like 200 likes to it, but it's like nobody's liking my stuff. And it's like I'm wondering, like, once I complete my course, because I'm building a course called iPhone Filmmakers, for like filmmakers who do like um who use their iPhone, but like you can produce cinematic footage. Like I can film like movies. I'm not. I mean, music videos, movies, all types of stuff, but using using your iPhone, but making cinematic footage.
Hmm.
And so what I'm doing is I'm creating a course called How to Create Cinematic Footage with Your iPhone, and it's my little $7 product or whatever. But the thing is, I'm just curious is if once I actually finish the course, is anybody gonna buy it? Because like I'm literally posting, and I guess I probably could be more consistent, posting on my Facebook page. But I mean, I'm posting pretty consistent. I mean, like I might skip a day here and there, but like it's like nobody's liking it. It feels like it's just crickets every time I post it.
What are you
So it's
posting?
I'm posting like content like, that I love, I want to have a better life, just like content like memes and stuff like that. I'm posting like memes and stuff like that of content.
But what does
uh
that have to do with your app or the course that you're building?
what does it have to do with the course that I'm building?
Yeah.
um it doesn't really have nothing to do, I mean, as far as like it has to do with the course that I'm building, because like I'm posting stuff like you don't need a DSLR camera to create cinematic footage or whatever, like, or I'm posting stuff as far as like that relates to them creating cinematic footage with their iPhone. And my course is how to create cinematic footage with your iPhone.
Yeah, so let me help you out. So the thing is, what you're posting is doesn't correlate to what you're creating with the course. It's a disconnect, right? Because it seems like you're posting like affirmations and stuff, but you're
No, I'm
not
not.
trying.
No, I'm not posting affirmation. I'm posting like stuff like I'm posting like experiences that I've had, like, or mistakes that I've had, or like filming footage with your iPhone. Like, don't film your motion footage in 60
Also, you
frames per
like
second.
you're teaching them.
Teaching them exactly.
Okay, so you're creating like small videos of what to do with a camera, right?
Correct. Exactly.
Okay, so your content is probably not getting viewed because, to be honest, it's probably not interesting, right? Just
Hmm.
because the internet is tough, man. The internet is great, but as far as attention, it's tough. So you got to
Yeah.
think about it for a second, right? Think about TikTok, man. People watch TikTok because it's silly, right? It's stupid stuff, incredible stuff, people that's funny, and you're trying to, well, hey, you're doing this with your camera, but if you're doing this to a huge audience, and depends on how many people you actually like follow you or your
I only have
friends,
200.
right? So they're not even interested in you, man. So what I would say is, what you should do is go to groups. Like if you're going to create content to show people how to use the camera so they can use it in a way that it can be more cinematic with an iPhone, well, go to
Hmm.
groups. Go to like photography groups. You got to go to where the people already exist, and they're
Okay.
in the groups, right? And
Okay.
those videos more likely will do way better than just posting to the 200 people that you have who are just
Gotcha.
random people. They're not even interested in this stuff, right?
Yeah.
They have one thing
Not,
in internet marketing. It's called testing the market. And many marketers, what we tend to do is we create a product without doing research first, right? Because we don't even know. And I did this too. Trust me. I made the
Mm-hmm.
same mistake when I created 7-Day Fitness. I just thought that people were going to buy it. Honestly, I created the course, but I never
Yeah.
did the research. I never said, well, do people really want this? I didn't do
Yeah.
that. And I spent all that time, all those years creating something that the market never wanted. So you need to make sure the market wants what you're trying to sell them.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
Make
Yeah, because
sense?
that's what I was curious. I was curious because like I'm in the middle of creating a course and I'm doing the sales page right now. So I was wondering, like, by the time I get done, am I able just gonna be able just to run ads to this thing and get people to buy it, or is it gonna be
Oh
like,
no, man, you're doing it backwards. You need to find out, do people even want this?
okay,
Like you need to go to, if that's what you want to do, is build a course to show people how to use the iPhone in a cinematic way. Well, you need to go to groups and do surveys. Hey guys, how many of you out there use your camera to create footage? How many of you guys, I mean, do surveys, questionnaires in all these different groups, photography groups, movie groups, creator groups, and do a survey. See if people really want that, because they probably don't, or they probably do, but you don't know yet. And you
mm-hmm,
spend too much time creating a course that you don't even know if people even want it. And everybody
gotcha,
makes a mistake, by the way. Everybody does, you know. We tend to try to solve a problem, and maybe the problem doesn't even exist.
yeah,
Right?
exactly,
Right?
yeah, yeah.
So,
No, I just, yeah, you're right. No, the only reason I did that because it was like I'm taking it, and they were like, he's like. I know you know what I'm talking about, Wes. I'm pretty sure you worked with Russell Brunson before or something. I don't know, but I'm not trying to, I don't know any type of disclaimers. I don't want to put anything out there, but I'm just saying, like,
mhm.
he was basically saying, like, just pick a framework, pick anything, pick how to make a hamburger, just pick anything. So I was like, okay, well, I know how to make music videos with my iPhone. So I was like, I was literally just taking it on blind faith, and that's why I picked that. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. And yeah, look, I'll give you kudos because you took action. Russell Brunson, he's trying to get people to take action, right? Just like
Yeah.
do something, because some people, they're in their head so long and they just don't do anything. So I commend you because you actually did something. But now you say, okay, well, but do people want this? Now,
Mm-hmm.
listen, a lot of people probably do, but how you're creating the product or the angle, I would change it. Because think about it for a second. You have a lot of creators that obviously want to become creators, or they want to do a better job. What I would do if I was you, since that's what you do, just make badass videos and post them. Honestly, like if you know how to make badass videos, like I
Mm-hmm.
would go to TikTok and I would post 3 videos a day for like 3 months.
Videos of like me like filming cinematic footage of just
Absolutely.
random stuff.
Like you have to show people the result, right?
Okay.
If you want to teach people how to use the iPhone to create cinematic, like these incredible movies, well, we need to see it,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I'm pretty sure you have some footage. So if I was you, you should take all this footage and post it to Reels, post it to TikTok every day, like 3 videos a day, over and over. And based off
Mm-hmm.
this, if they're good, oh man, people are going to gravitate towards you. And it's easy. But now you have an audience.
Yeah.
Because you do that for 3 months, then when you create the course, it's just easy to sell it, right? Because you already have an audience. People say, damn, man, that's a nice video. Wow. Because you got
Mm-hmm.
some people out here that's what they do too. They teach people how to, they create great videos and they sell a course or they show people how to do it.
Okay.
So, but do you have
That's
content? You have content that
yeah,
you've created?
absolutely. Yeah, I have content. I have lots of content. Like I have like lots of music videos that I've filmed. Like I'm to be completely honest, I'm not expert, of course. I'm at probably like maybe like a 6 or a 7 probably, but I gotta make myself seem like an expert. You know what I'm saying? So like that's
Yeah,
where I'm
yeah.
like,
Yeah, the
but
key is that it's got to be good videos. And you'll only know that when you start posting. You'll
okay.
see what the people like, right? And that's the whole purpose when we post content online. Is like me, I post about 2 to 3 videos a day right now, like on Instagram Reels and on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And every video is not going to do super well, but all you need is one video, right, to do super well. Then you find out what people want and what they like. But the
And
key
then
is you gotta keep putting content out. You gotta keep pushing it out, until you
Okay.
find something that resonates with the audience. Make sense?
Okay. Yep. Absolutely.
See, I would do that first, then create a course. Because you can create a course right now, but who you going to sell it to?
Okay. So you're saying just do that first, but in the meantime, how am I supposed to? Okay. So wait a minute. I'm confused. So I'm supposed to like create the content first, like to see what they like first,
Yeah.
but then like how am I supposed? Because I gotta make some money. You get what I'm saying? What's like
Oh,
what
I
like?
got you. I mean, hey, of course, we all got to make some money, don't we?
Yeah.
Of course. I got you. But you got to remember something, man. There's no such thing as fast money. It just, and everybody wants the fast money, and I get it, but it's just a learning process. Everything that you're doing, it's just a learning process. I mean, right now you're doing your DoorDash, you're making some money right there, and you can do that while you're building the company. But anything that you do online or in life that you want to do well, it's going to take time.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? And it's up to you on how much time it's going to take, and it depends on how immersed you are in building a skill. But it is what it is. You got to build that skill, and it takes hours, my friend, hours and hours and days and months, and it's just no way around that. Almost impossible, right? So it's like you got to choose something that if you're good in the video editing, okay, great. But you need to perfect your skill of being a video editor. That when you put it online, people actually like it, and they want to eventually buy your product. That's what I did with YouTube years ago. With YouTube, I had a job. I would do 5 videos every single day. I would edit the videos. They were workout videos. And I did it every day for almost a year. I would upload videos, and no one was watching my videos, man. No one. But I kept going though. I didn't stop until I did one video called 90-second abs. Man, that video, boom, went viral. And that was
And
after
so
creating like 300 videos.
and so when you did that video, that's when after that you decided to make the course afterwards.
Yeah, so after that video went viral, then I dovetailed into 7dayfitness.com. But even
Okay.
7dayfitness.com was a mistake because it was just another failure. But see, it's a learning process, right? But since you know me, I want to help you circumvent some of these mistakes that I made, right? Because I see you making the same mistake that I made because you're trying to make the course. That's what I did. I created the course for 7-Day Fitness first, and I tried to sell it, and no one bought it. No
That's
one.
so great.
It's like, who do I sell it to? I'm like, I guess I thought magically people would come. Honestly, I didn't even thought about like how I'm gonna sell it. I was just saying, well, I'm gonna create a great course, and it doesn't work that way. You gotta find the audience first.
Okay.
Find the audience first, or you become an affiliate, right? And you just market other people's products. Make sense?
Yes, that definitely makes sense right there. As far as like getting started, making some money. As far as like
Yeah, if you want to
marketing.
really make some money, the fastest way is affiliate marketing. But it's a
Okay.
grind to it, man. Especially if you don't have any money to invest in ads. It's a grind. But it's worth it because you can take a product online that they'll pay you $1,000 commission if you sell the product, and you can promote their product all day, every day. And your goal is to get one sale a day. If it takes you 10 hours, you go in groups, you go in forums, you build relationships, you talk to people, and it's like you're a salesman, but you're just online. And if you get one person, that's $1,000. There's many programs, affiliate programs online that they pay you this. They pay you 90% commissions for you to sell their products.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes,
That's what's up.
that's the fastest way, my man.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go that route then right there. Cause I can see myself literally about to finish this course, and I probably wouldn't finish it probably for another 3 months with the rate I'm going right now. So I'm gonna take that advice right there, because I know I'm thinking the same thing. I'm like, man, how am I gonna get people? They're just gonna magically come, probably. That's what I'm thinking. I'm
Yeah,
thinking like it'll
we
work
all
out.
think that. Of course. No, they won't come, man. They won't come. You just have a course and no buyers.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, go the affiliate marketing route, man. Go to clickbank.com. I started there. I started there as a beginner. That's how I got into the internet industry. Clickbank.com has thousands of products. Find a product you think you resonate with and say, okay, I probably can sell this online. and then you work it. You get out there and you sell their products online, and they'll pay you a commission if you sell it.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, that's what my plan is gonna be right there. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make that shift then. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Because
100%,
you really
brother.
you probably just saved me a bunch of
Yeah, man. I'll save you a bunch of time, bunch of hours,
mm,
of course. Yeah, man. I just and that's why I do these rants, man, because I want to educate people so they don't make the mistake. Because Russell Brunson, you gotta understand, like his job, it's the market, man. I mean, come on, he's a marketer. He's gonna sell you on stuff, so he's not thinking about people as an individual, brand new veterans. He's just telling you to do stuff, but I I'm gonna keep it real with people. I mean, I'm just gonna tell you, hey, I'm telling you, that's not how it works. You create a program, and who's gonna buy it, right? So the fastest to make money online is affiliate marketing, because you don't take any money, but you have to grind. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, it'll be hours because you got to try to convince people or get the marketing in front of people so they'll watch the content, so they'll buy. And you might have to do that to hundreds and hundreds of people a day, but it's okay. It's online, right? You don't have to talk to people. You just write online, and you get creative with it, and you just learn. Many people do this in the beginning of their journey.
Now I got a question for you now. Is it a smart thing? Because I've tried the affiliate marketing routes as well too. To be honest with you, like I
Hmm.
tried like the diabetes freedom whatever on ClickBank, and I set up a landing page, and I ran some ads to that landing page, and then it linked to the actual sales page, and it didn't have no. So maybe I don't know if maybe my hook sucked in my Facebook page where I like was hooking them to get to that, or
So you went to a group or just your page?
I went to my page. Yeah, I went to my page and I had a little ad that I put, like scientists discover this
Oh, yeah,
trick
yeah,
right
yeah.
here.
Yeah, your people, like the people that follow you, they're not gonna buy the product, right? It's like
Okay.
trying to sell products to your family, right? People, they're like, I ain't buying that stuff. So the thing is, you got to go to groups, man. Like if it's diabetes, think about it. So I'm gonna give it to you real simple here. If you're selling a diabetes product, then you go join diabetes groups. You got to find the people who have diabetes, and they're everywhere online, right? You can type in diabetes forum, diabetes blogs, diabetes groups, diabetes meetups. I mean, they're everywhere. They're online in chats everywhere,
Hmm.
right? And these are the people that you want to be a part of these groups. And you just talk, you finesse, have a little conversation. Hey, how you doing? How long you had diabetes? What are you using to treat it? Okay, great. Well, I found something. Not sure if it'll work for you, but it's working for my mother, it's working for my dad, working for my uncle, blah, blah, whatever. And you just send it to them and get them to watch it. But you got to get
Gotcha.
in the environment with people who have the diabetes.
Hmm.
Make sense?
Yes, I got you. Okay, because
Make
my
sense?
page, my page, yeah, that makes perfect sense. My page, I had made a health page, so like, I guess you're right. Yeah, so I should just get like focus specifically on the audience of diabetes, because I had made a health page of like a healthy page, whatever, and so I figured like I was promoting the diabetes through that health page. But okay, so I get it what you're saying now.
And you get it? It's just like if you're gonna sell, think about it. If you want to sell, like say if you want to sell, you don't sell hamburgers to healthy people. You sell it to fat people. You know what I mean? I mean, you don't sell it to the people who not going to use it. The people that have like weight loss products. You don't sell weight loss products to people that are healthy. Of course not.
Mhm.
No. Right? You sell it to the people who are overweight. So you find out where they are online, and they're everywhere. They all got groups, man. They all in these groups. They in blood sugar groups, survival groups, money making online groups. They're everywhere.
Now I just got one more question.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
okay. So for this question right here is
Mm.
just like, so when I go into these groups, do you think I should still be using a landing page to link them? Because
Oh no,
link
no.
them.
Oh, absolutely not, man. What you do is you just have a conversation, man. Hey, how are you doing? My name is blah blah blah. How long you been in the group? Make a friend, man. Make a friend. It's almost like talking to a girl, right? You can't approach a woman and say, hey, I want to fuck you right now. Maybe that's what you're thinking, but you can't do that, right? It's not going to work that way, right? What you do is, hey, how you doing? What's your name? So you make a friend. It's just finessing, right? You make a friend. Talk to them. How long you been in the group? Is the group working for you? Really? Then they're going to ask you things about you. You're going to answer, you ask them more questions. Then you got a friend. Makes sense?
Okay.
And
Gotcha.
then once you got a friend, say, hey, well, I've struggled with some things like this, or I have family members, but they've been using this, and I'm not sure if it'll work for you. But then you just send them a link. Say, hey, check it out. I don't know. May work for you, may not. But I'm always want to help. And if you have any help for me, send me something too.
Okay.
And you can do that every day to 100 people, right? Online. It's so simple. You just make friends. Because people buy from friends, people that they like. That's just how it is. People buy with people they like. So you build rapport. Talk to people like they're human beings, not trying to sell them anything. Just say, hey, how long you been in the group? Really? How you liking it? Do they post, cool stuff? How long you had diabetes? Really? What have you tried to stop it? And you can share things about yourself too. And the great thing I'm online, you can be whoever you want to be, man. You can be whoever you want to be online. You say, oh man, I struggle with that too as well, man. But thank God I'm delivered. And I kind of owe it all to this stuff right here. Check it out. I don't know. Maybe you'll like it, maybe you won't, but just want to share it with you. Boom, send it to them.
Gotcha.
Do that to 100 people a day. Game over. Game over. You
100
got it?
people a day. Okay.
Yeah, make it your goal to talk to 100, like just to email or message 100 people a day in these groups. Say if you're going to promote diabetes, you join as many diabetes groups as possible. And you just go in these groups and you just talk to people, man. You could just do a post. Hey, who currently has diabetes and what are you guys currently doing to fix it? I don't know. Because people like giving advice and they'll start commenting below. And then you just start direct messaging these people. Hey, thanks for your comment, man. How long you had diabetes? So how do you like the group? Just make conversation with people. They're just human beings, right? And then, boom, you slap them with the link.
Okay.
Make sense?
Gotcha.
Then when you get really good at it, you hire somebody on Fiverr to do all that stuff for you. You pay somebody $5 and say, hey, here's the script. This is what you type. Do this all day. Contact 1,000 people a day. I'm telling you, it's powerful. I know people that do it. That's all they do. That's it. So many ways. You got to put the work. You got to put the work in. You'll find the perfect script because you'll do it enough. And you'll find the perfect script that you can use online to reach out to these people, and they'll be very responsive. They'll be clicking on your link. Some will buy, some won't, but you just do the math on how much money you want to make per day.
Gotcha. And Facebook's not gonna mind me slapping that sales link there. Even like I can slap that there without no problems or anything.
No, so you gotta be kind of smart with that too, right? So you can either put the link in a doc, right? A document, or you can just
that's why I was trying to use the landing page. I figured I could maybe like get past that with a landing page, remember?
I mean, yeah, but you could do a cloak too. You know what a cloak is? It's like when you buy a domain, like say if you buy, like, what's your first name?
Okay, Will.
Yeah, so say if it's will.com, you could put will.com/diabetes.
Okay.
And you create a redirect.
Okay, gotcha. But I could create that little whatever, anyways, I guess fake URL, whatever, and it'll take them to that, and that'll be fine with Facebook right there.
Yeah, do a redirect though. You gotta do a cloak. Like, don't do it don't put the actual affiliate link in Facebook, and don't use Bitly. It's not gonna work. But you can't use that now. They just getting smarter and smarter, right? But you can create a redirect to an actual domain, and you can win. Okay. But even if that didn't work, just create a doc. A doc is better than a website because when you send people to a website, they still got to click again. They got to click on something else, and it might be too much information. But if you have a doc that says, "You will thank me later. Here's the link," they all gonna click on it. Right? They just click on the link in the doc.
and boom,
The
they're
doc.
in.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to research that what the doc is because I've never heard of that before. So like
Oh, easy, like a document. So you know what Google Docs is, right?
um uh,
Okay,
not
so
really.
if you go to like you have you ever used Microsoft Word
Um yeah,
or like
of course.
yeah. So if you just open up Microsoft Word and just type in, here's the information I was talking about, and put the link right there, and save it, save that doc, and take that doc when you send it to the
Okay.
people. You just upload the doc to the chat. That's it.
Okay. Gotcha.
You
Okay.
got it.
Upload. Yep, I got that. So upload the doc to the chat, but it'll automatically redirect them to the DSL.
Yeah, because in the doc you're going to put the link.
Okay. Gotcha.
Got
But
it.
Facebook is only gonna see the doc though.
Exactly.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I understood it. I didn't want to just say yeah and you'd be like,
No,
yeah,
you got
well,
it, man. Ask
yeah.
questions. You smart. That's what you should do. Yeah, that's all you do. We're using a dot because we're trying to trick Facebook. So
Okay.
Facebook won't, bother us. They don't care about docs. So whatever you put in the
Gotcha.
doc, yeah. So it's so many ways to do it, my man.
Okay. Well, that's what's up. I appreciate you providing me with all this value, Wes. I really appreciate it. So I'm definitely gonna detour and go a different. I'm gonna go that way right there. I do really appreciate everything. I appreciate all the advice and all the reels you drop on a daily basis, everything, and
Appreciate it,
just
brother.
when.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, man. Well, keep me updated on your success.
Absolutely.
All right, later. Well, be safe.
Okay. Later. You too.
Yes, sir. See, now listen, I like conversations like that. That's what I'm talking about. Great questions here, and I'm able to give out the value in the game, because because I play it daily and I'm winning. Okay. What's up, Costa Nicole? Who's next? Are you folks getting value here tonight? Listen, I'm willing to answer any question here. I know that took a while, but it was worth it. I want to give value. It's important for me to give massive value. Who wants to go live here? You guys need to take some notes here. Listen, I'm a paragon of knowledge. When it comes to internet, I know my shit. On the internet, I don't know a lot. I don't know about politics. I don't know about basketball or football or soccer. But I know the internet very well. Okay? All right, here we go. Hold on. Coast want to go live here. Cosan. Okay. See here. What's going on, my man? How are you?
Hey, what's up, Wes? It's honestly crazy, man. Like, I've been watching the videos on YouTube for like 2 years, and like, I got my journal next to me, a manifestation journal,
I love
and
it. I
like,
love it. Nice. All right, talk to me, man. How can I help?
well, you know about Neville Goddard,
Yeah.
so you know about like, he says don't not to focus on the how, but to focus on just the mind, and that'll attract it.
Yeah.
Because I talked to my family, and like, it's like, I don't have a plan yet. I have so much ambition, but I don't know exactly what's gonna happen. You know what I mean?
So you're trying to figure out how to do it. And I get it. And we're all like this because, we're conditioned this way, right? To always think about how to do something. But what he was never guarded is saying is it's more important to know the destination than how you're going to get there. Because think about it. Say if you want to go to California, there's many ways to get there. You can ride a bike, you can walk, you can drive a car, take a plane, right? But
Yeah.
the most important part about that whole situation is where you're trying to go. Make sense?
Yeah.
And I know at the same time you're thinking about that, you're like, well, but you always had that question, well, how do I get to the well, but what I'm going to do, and blah, 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 blah. And I get it. But I'm telling you, because I went through this process, right? And I didn't know, like, I knew I wanted to start an internet company, but I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do on the internet. And I'm going to tell you something, man, just by getting very clear about what I wanted for my life every day, writing in the journal, it's just like it just came to me. It really did. It just came. And I knew exactly what I was going to do. It's like everything in life was attracting to me in a way that led up to me creating a product and making a lot of money. I give an example. Like I was writing in my journal every day. I was writing how I wanted to live and what I wanted my life to look like. And I would do it every day after the gym. And I did it in this neighborhood here in Houston, Texas, a rich neighborhood. And I was broke, but I would find a way to get in this neighborhood every day. And I would write in my journey, like day one, I would write, exactly. And I kept doing it. And then it's like things would start to happen. Like I would start meeting certain people. Like I end up going on clickbank.com and seeing the #1 product. And I end up flying to Vegas and meeting the guy that created the product, was making $1 million a month. I end up being his friend. It's just like everything was just happening. And listen, at this time, I still don't know exactly what product I'm going to create and what I'm going to do. But I was just around this person. And then all of a sudden, then I just modeled this person. And I created a product based off his product. And I made $1 million.
See, that's the thing is like, I don't want to just, I want to trust that there's a bridge of incidents happening. Is that just what it's, that's what he calls it. But I don't want to seem like it's just like I'm hoping. Like, how did you maintain the vision whenever you had the things like around you? Like, how did you stay in this state and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so you got to insulate yourself, man, from people. This is one thing. How old are you right now?
18.
Are you 18? So you probably stay with your parents, right?
Yeah.
And your parents probably do they have the same mindset of you, or is it totally opposite?
Nah, man, I have like a Christian family, and like my parents passed away. It's like trying like.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, so you foster home.
Nah, I live with my uncle.
Okay. So you live with your uncle. So the uncle, is he negative, positive?
They're pretty positive people, but they don't understand. They think like my mind is like over here, but they focus on the how to, and like I don't know that yet.
Exactly. Okay, so the great thing about it is you're in a positive environment. Like they're not telling you that you're not going to do anything great in life, right?
Yeah, I got
So
all that.
what you got to do is insulate yourself, which means is did you just graduate from high school, or you still in high school?
I dropped out when my mom passed away. It's just like I also wanted to create my own path because
Okay.
I know that I want to be like an entrepreneur. I want to create my own business, and I want to change. I don't want to do the traditional route. I'm just a different person.
I got you. Okay, no problem. So that's great. So then the next question is, how many friends do you have?
I have one friend that I'm really close with.
And who is this friend? What does he do? And how much money does he make?
Well, he's same age as me. He makes about $500 a week, and he wants to do drop shipping, but he's a producer.
He's a producer. So what I would suggest is you need to put yourself around the people that you want to become. So the first question to yourself is like, what do you want to become? See, that's why it's so important to write down what you want, because that's going to compose of the person that you must become to achieve everything that you're going to write down on that sheet of paper. Do you have any passion, any dream on anything that you want to do?
Yeah, I played basketball in high school, but
Mm-hmm.
that was my first dream. I'm really good at shooting.
Okay.
And then I saved up. I got my first job when I was 16. I saved up, and I bought like $1,000 worth of equipment, which was a lot for me at the time. And then I lost that in transition, but I had a big dream to be a musician.
Okay, so now my question is, which one of those things that you can pour your energy into and magnify to make some money? Like if you're a good shooter, like I already know what you can do with that. I mean, you can start a YouTube channel, TikTok, and just shoot the ball. Like if you can make it all the time, and you can teach people through video. I mean, it's a guy to do it right now. I mean, I don't know what his name is, but he got 1 million followers, and all he does is shoot. But I think he teaches. I don't know if he teaches the NBA or whatever, but I mean, this guy just always makes it all the time, and he just shoots from everywhere. I don't know if you've seen his videos.
You talking about Lethal Shooter?
Yeah, that lethal shooter. Yeah, exactly. So have you thought about doing something like that?
Yeah, actually, I just moved here last month, and there's a full court basketball court like right behind the house, and Yeah, people have been telling me to do that. I mean, when I started like shooting, I started watching Steph Curry videos, and I modeled it, and I'm really good. So I
So
mean, I should do that.
yeah, so yeah, why don't you do that? I mean, it's free. Doesn't cost any money to do it. If you got time in your hands, man, you can make 3-4 videos a day. Like with
Yeah,
TikTok, it's so easy, honestly, man. It's just with TikTok, it's all about consistency. If you just post like a crazy person, you know, I mean, 200 plus video. I mean, it just one thing, two things happen. You're gonna be consistent, and you're gonna get better. You're gonna get better, and you're gonna find out what the people want. If you ever look on TikTok, the people that are just super consistent, they all got the following, man. And that's all. That's the great thing about. That's the difference between TikTok and YouTube. YouTube, you got to have some strategy kind of behind it. But with TikTok, man, if you just post good content and you just continue to do it over and over and over and over again, because I'm doing it right now and I'm building my TikTok like automatic. It's just so easy, right? Because I just know it's all about content, honestly. And you can just have a following and you have people paying you for posts. If I was you, I would spend the next 3 to 4 months and post 5 videos a day. 5 videos a day, and you can teach the fundamentals. You can just follow that guy, the lethal shooter, and every video that he makes, if you can make another version of that video your style, do it.
I have another thing to ask you.
Go ahead.
So, and this is an unfamiliar topic, so that's why I
Mhm.
want to be the one to ask you. I know that you said that you did Seamer Intention for a year.
What? How many? I did what?
You said you did Seamer Intention for a year, if I remember correctly.
Wait,
I'm pretty sure you said it.
I didn't hear the word.
You did Seamer Intention for a year?
Simmer intention?
Yeah, like you basically, are you worried about like when you hold on to, like you go celibate, especially as a man?
Oh, you said semen retention. Oh, you talking about when I was celibate? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Like for almost 2 years. Yes, sir. Yeah, absolutely.
because I know that I've already experienced like a lot of change in my personality. It's like, it's weird.
Yeah, it's powerful, man. I mean, if you're able to, you know, unfortunately, most men just can't do it. I don't know why, but and I get it, but yeah, if you're able to just refrain from sex with a woman, just refrain from that type of sexual desire, that power, that energy is not dormant. It's going to be transmuted. It gets transmuted into other things. What happened with me was it got transmuted with the development of my skill in internet marketing, and I got really good at it. I got really good at it because I had nothing on my mind. I had nothing emotional. With sex and women, it's just a lot of emotional energy, and emotional energy is powerful, and it's necessary for you to develop a skill and to be a master at it. So kudos to you if you're currently doing that.
Yeah, man, it's cool. It makes me naturally, happy, and it's weird, man.
Yeah, it's good, man. I mean, I like it. You're on the right journey, brother. I mean, listen, you're doing everything right. You're 18, young, and that's powerful because you already have this mindset. You've already started a couple of companies, a couple of things failed, but it's okay. It's better to fail when you're 16, 17, 18 than when you're 30, right? So, and I know sometimes you can't see it, but trust me, man, you're going to do very well. I mean, you're going to kill it because you already have the mentality. You got it. Like
That
you're
means a
doing
lot
all
coming
the
from you.
yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you because I didn't start like where you starting. I didn't start that until I was 28, and I made $1 million at 35. So think about where you are and where I was. Like it took me a while to really start reading the person development, starting to get very serious about my intentions. And you're already doing this now, brother. Trust me, you're light years ahead of me. I mean, you're already there. You don't even know it. It's already there. It's already there. You just got to take action. You just got to just do it, right? And I think the basketball thing is probably going to be the fastest, quickest, most inexpensive path to get you where you want to be and blow it out the water. I just think you're at a position right now you could do anything and you'll be great. Make sense?
Yeah, I'm gonna start on that ASAP. I have to get the ball rolling. That's something I I've always put
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
burner for
Yeah, it's
some
time, bro.
reason.
Just roll that ball, brother. I mean, they keep doing what you're doing. Keep writing your goals. Keep, creating the life that you want to do because it's motivating and it's inspirational to you. It makes you feel good. And, enjoy the journey, man. Just enjoy the journey, brother. Enjoy it. That's the key to this. Like when you're out there playing the basketball, shooting the ball, like you just enjoy the process of editing videos, enjoy the process of putting the hashtags, uploading every day. Just enjoy it, man. It's just fun. Like me, I just enjoy this process. I just love it. I just enjoy the process of building something because I'm able to see the outcome so clearly. I'm excited when I do what many of you might think small. Because a lot of people might say, well, you only got 69 people out of a million. Yeah, but I see like 6 million people. I understand everybody else sees 69, but like I see the outcome so clearly. So I'm so excited with this journey. It's just amazing for me. And I want you, and the only reason I feel that way because of all the journaling I used to do. Like I used to write all the time and write exactly how my life was going to be. That my mind is so consumed with those thoughts, what I wrote down. That's the only thing I can think about. Like I just can't. I can't think about failure and loss and victim. I can't even think that way. My mind is consumed with prosperity and abundance and all the things that I'm going to do.
So pretty much it's just you live in this reality and then your mind looks for proof, essentially. Like I think that's the one thing that told me back is me not taking action.
Yeah, exactly, brother. And look, you're right. And it's time for you to take action. But remember, everything in life happens for a reason. It's a reason why me and you are talking right now. It's a reason. And see, when things happen, like when you really get deep into manifestation and really understand it, and everything happens based off your intention. It's no coincidence that you and I are talking right now. No coincidence. It's a reason why we having a conversation. It's a reason why we talked about your basketball. It's a reason why you just said, you know what, you're right, I got to take action. And boom, all of a sudden tomorrow, boom, you'll have a ball and you're going to make your first video. Boom. See that? Everything happens for a reason in life when you're paying attention.
And I found your videos 2 years ago and just like I really been waiting for this moment for a long time. Everything happens at perfect timing.
It is, man. And brother, I want to tell you something. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you because, man, you're young, 18 years old, and you have this mindset of excellence. And let me tell you something. You're destined for greatness, brother. I don't know if
I
you see
believe
it,
it.
but I see it. I see it and I can feel it. Because it's not often that I talk to a young man at your age that speaks this way at all with this
Yeah.
type of mindset. So you're unique, you're different, and I want you to realize, like you said in the beginning, you said, man, I don't know, I'm just different. You are different. And I was different too. You know what I mean? I dropped out of college, I did everything, I was a black sheep, whatever, and now I'm rich. So it's okay to be that person because people are not going to understand you because you're different. So now it's time for you to go out there and take action and do what you got to do. You have all the tools. You got everything you need. Now it's time for you to shoot. Make it happen, brother.
Appreciate you so much, Wes.
Absolutely, man. Much love, brother. Keep me updated.
For sure, man.
All right. Later.
You'll be hearing from me, man.
I will. I believe it. See, I love young men like that. Young, hungry. The young man experienced a few trials and tribulations with his mom and dad passed away. But do you see him crying and feeling bad about himself? No, he's out there discovering more of himself. He's resilient. He's powerful. And that young man, he's destined for greatness. Just keep watching. You'll see. Who wants to go live here? Let's see here. All right, any more questions for me, folks, before I let you guys go here? All right. Do you think meditation helps with unwanted thoughts like lust? I wouldn't say lust is an unwanted thought, right? I think it's healthy to have lust, but the key is to manage. And yes, it will be. You want to be able to manage those thoughts, right? You got to manage your lustful thoughts. What is maritime law? I don't know. All right, folks, I'm going to let you go here. Hey, much love. Thank you so much for joining me here tonight. Thank you. I appreciate you. And I'm sure that you feel grateful as well that we had this conversation here tonight, and I will continue to do that. And I do appreciate you, men and women, that like the video, share the video, and that tag people below. You know, I'm looking to change the world, and I am changing the world for the better. And I change the world one video at a time, one podcast at a time. I don't care how many videos I got to make. I can make 10,000, a million videos, whatever it takes, in my opinion. Like, I don't care. And I want you to be resilient like that too. You know, think that way when you're building your empire. So I'm going to do it until. Who cares? And you may say, well, what if it never happens? Who cares? At least you had a good time going through the process. Right? So, and like I said, if you guys don't mind, once I end the live video, if you can leave a comment under the video after I post this, I would appreciate it. I'm going to post it for you so you can listen to it again. We had some good interviews, some good information here tonight. So listen, if you don't mind, as soon as I hit the end button, come back, takes 5 seconds, and just leave a comment. You can say, thanks, Wes. I love you, Wes. You're amazing, Wes. Good value, Wes. Good life, whatever. I hate you, Wes, but I love you at the same time, whatever. You know, whatever you want to say. I just appreciate this. Some social proof that people understand when they get ready to watch it, that it's worth their time. Okay. And if you would like to do that, just let me know in the comments below. Say, yes, Wes, I'll do that for you. And I will continue to do this. I will continue to do this until you get what you want. Whatever you want in your life, I will continue to do. I'm going to do this forever, for the rest of my life. And I'm going to live a very long time. Because y'all know black don't crack. Let's go! Let's get it! Much love. This is Wesley, $1 Billion Virgin. And let's go.